And
All the sacrifice begin!
wait, what?
Oh.
What? What do you mean?
Nothing. It's fine, right? It's
No.
fine. Nothing has happened here.
Good day, good morning, good afternoon, or whatever time of the day it is that you're watching this episode. My name is Q, and welcome back to Craftiverse Episode 8. So yes, a lot of things have been happening down here in the Guardian Haven. Haven Guardian? Haven Guardian. The name that Drax actually, named the bunker, which I like that name. Over here is actually where the copper vault is, which, I mean, slowly over time, as I'm spending more and more. Ooh, a lot of this stuff is actually fully oxidized. There's still a couple of bits that are left, but geez, all right. Well, not really, paying attention to it. It's been working pretty good. And I figured that needing a storage unit, because the monster that I've created of the chests are getting really bad up there where we first started off in this cave. And with this being an open hole in the sky, that it's an easy part to actually fly down in and have easy access to having a giant storage system. So these are just some mock-ups that I was doing of like the hikes. I want to do like almost like a trial chamber theme in the sense, and having 2 rows or columns. Columns or rows? Either way, want to have a top layer of chests, a bottom layer of chests, same thing over here on this side. And the best part is there's going to be some redstone involved in it. We're doing some auto sorting of the system, and also that I'm going to have like a little drop off chute right here that I just unload all of my stuff when I come in here. Then it gets sent up into a bubble elevator, and then it goes around the entire system through the top, drops down to the bottom layer, and then circles all the way back. Figuring out somewhere where I'm going to have an actual like overflow chest of things that did not make it into the storage system, and it like bypass something, or just simple overflow, because server mechanics are always fun to play with redstone. But as I'm learning redstone, it's becoming fun and enjoyable for me. Give me a second here. I'm going to start laying out some chests and laying out some hoppers to give you the idea and the feel of just how massive this really is going to be. Because, I mean, placing chests and hoppers are pretty boring, right? You don't want to see that. You want to see the cool build that's going to come out of this, right? That's what I thought. So yeah, if you can just imagine, all right, 4 chests, and I can't even remember the amount that it is long. I believe it's 24 by 4 super chest storage system is going in place. So this is going to be the bottom level. There's going to be like a little water elevator, cool little design thing with some honey blocks. Can't wait to implement that. And then there's going to be another row on the top and another row across the top as well. So it's going to be double decker on both sides. And it's going to be bulk storage of like a bunch of like blocks and everything. I did not quite think through about like items and sticks and torches and other means of that stuff. Because, yeah, filtration, processing. Gonna need at least 41 items of each item. So that way the filter is actually engaged and it'll actually work. Yeah, just to give you a mindset of like how many chests I've placed, this shulker box, excluding this slot right here, was full of chests. And most of them were converted actually down into hoppers for the zigzag pattern. So that way, if, pull an item out from down here, it'll just start to funnel its way down, so I don't have to mess around and grab things. For as far as the organization, I'm thinking of slapping up item frames and either making them invisible or leaving the item frames to kind of cover the gross hopper look to it. And that's going to indicate what are in each chest. So as I'm walking in, and then on the catwalk platform that's going around the entire top, is I'll be grabbing out of the bottom chest, and then things will funnel its way down into the bottom chest, and the first chest to be filled is that one. Yeah, rambling. Gotta love it. Just I'm so excited for this. I am. So now the fun part of actually getting some redstone mixed into these 2 units right now. Because as I start to go up, it's going to be difficult to try to actually build the redstone contraption, which it's just simple. Quite a bit of comparators, repeaters, torches, and dust, and more hoppers, and got the OG staple of the redstone world. I believe actually is the OG staple of the world for redstone blocks, the smooth stone stuff. Probably what I'm going to do is do this first side of the chests and show you guys like how it works, I guess, if you're interested in seeing it. If not, I mean, obviously. So yeah, let's start off with this chest, this row of chests here, and So if I'm remembering correctly, it's 1, 2, and we do this all the way across. So we go up the 2 hoppers, and then the third row of actual hoppers is facing into a, well, a comparator will be sitting here, but it's easier to do it with putting it into a block instead of trying to find that little tiny pixel of the comparator. So then right off of the hopper facing this way is just, like I said, the comparators. This row here is for the repeaters. And then we set up blocks above the repeaters like such. Don't put any ticks on the repeaters or activate the comparators. Then we cover all of this with dust. And it's as simple as that. But now we got to get item filters into here, and we actually do need to make the water canals that connect all of them up. But before I get too carried away, I'm going to get the redstone done over there on that chest, and then I'll put in the waterways, and then I'll bring you guys back on a little update. Yeah? Sounds good to me. So now I got the actual water canal up in the top here, and I got the second row of chests over here. So now the next thing to do is to actually duplicate this up across, have another water canal coming across the top, and yeah, that's going to be a process. So I'm going to get that all done and dusted, and then I will bring you guys back in, and then we'll actually play some water, and then we'll do some cool building and stuff. Yeah. Okay, so it is now officially the next day in real life, and I figured I'd give you guys an update now. Yeah, a lot has happened. Like I said, I was going to get the top layer done on both sides, get the water canals in, which as you can see up above, I have the water canals in at the top, down for the bottom rows of chests looping around. And I also wanted to incorporate like a dump chest shelving unit kind of a thing. So decorate it up, hide the hoppers, and obviously hide this redstone bits. But whereas, if too many items are launched out at the same time, they group together, and then the hoppers along the water canals that go into the sorting system does not really compute, and it won't really pick them up. So it needs to slow it down with just a basic comparator detecting that there's items in there, a delayed pulse reaction coming out through, and then initializing the connection to the dropper to spit the items out into the honey block, so it's off that edge a little bit, and then it runs along through the top. If it can't get into any of these chests, it'll keep going. If it won't get into any of these chests, it'll drop down. And then if it doesn't pick up in any of these chests, then it's going to come right back along. And if it doesn't end up dumping into these chests, then there's going to be like a little drop chute right here that it drops into a hopper. And I'm thinking of either having the dump chests on the back wall here, or funneling it so it comes up underground, and then there's going to be like a little decorative bit in the center for a bunch of chests that are essentially the overflow, and also if it doesn't get picked up or something's full in that regards of the sense. But yes, so the theme of this is going to be like my interpretation of like how the trial chamber should look, and more like boom, bam, beautiful looking, you know what I mean? So that's why I got some copper blocks in here and the grates for the top, because that's going to be like a little catwalk. It's going to be held up by the ceiling. I have a good feeling that this project is going to take me a length of time to really get it finished, like really finished and polished off. But I knew that if I got the storage system set up and start actually using it and organizing the items, which you can see back here, I did get quite a bit of the bulk storage that I had like of everywhere. You know, get your stone, cobblestone, deep slate, cobble deep slate, then your diorite, andesite, granite, and then your tough blocks, which I don't know if I'm going to end up clipping them to make the item frames invisible so the blocks are floating there, or leave it like that just to make it pop out more and for your eyes to focus on what blocks are actually for what in that regard to the sense. But yes, there will be, you know, decoration bits and like the actual structure and the infrastructure of this whole thing that's actually going to, eventually make sense of like, it connected to the ceiling and big pillars on either sides. Like since basically taking a trial chamber big room and making it more pretty in my interpretation. Yeah, I realized that I did not actually wax any of these prior to placing them in, but that's an easy little mindless task that which I'm hoping that in the near future could actually do a live stream so we can finish exploring this whole entire cave, light it up, get some pathways actually put in here, just some like behind the scenes that are nothing too grand and too something that doesn't really need to be put into an episode, but still progress work, and that you guys are, still up to date with what I'm doing, and I'm not doing a bunch of stuff behind camera. Essentially, for the decoration of this, I'm still tweaking and working around the ideas. I do have a design for the catwalk area, and you might be asking, what is the plan to actually get up onto the second layer? Because, I mean, yeah, we can fly and everything, but I want it to, exactly my point, that it to be purposeful and a smooth transition to get up there. So essentially, when you first actually walk in through here, you're coming in through the entrance, you're greeted into this like big massive hall, and I'm hoping that I can like do a bevel out of the ceiling, like just a little bit of a slope, just to give it that more of a depth that as you come down, it gets even more grand and big and like not so much of empty, but like echoey in the sense that this is a massive build with all different depths and everything. But yes, so I want to put in a honey elevator thing that essentially that you got honey blocks on the 3 sides, and you have 2 bubble column elevators actually. So essentially it's going to be like this. So you can walk up to the honey and you'd be shot up through the water canal because of that one little separation of a pixel that, if I put a stone block here, you'll see what I mean, that like gets stopped on the actual edge of the stone block. And if I remove it, I have free access to go whereabouts and everything. So by having a water column in this corner and a water column in this corner, I can launch myself up and get up onto the catwalk. And then obviously if I don't force myself into the corner, I can just slide down directly the middle of the honey block and just slide all the way down. And that's the plan for that. Yeah, so I still need to work out details of it actually being beautified and pretty looking. But yeah, if you guys are excited for this, please let me know. Like, this is something of a huge project that, 1, I've never done ever in my entire Minecraft career. 2, stepping out of my bounds with redstone and aqueducts and everything, and also trying to hide and incorporate the aqueducts into the build to make it look pretty. So if you're excited for this, please drop a comment down there and let me know. Also, drop a like. Lets me know that you guys are liking the content and you want to see more, and then it's very exciting for me to see that, and it helps support the channel and all that good jazzy stuff, And if you're new, hit that subscribe button. My goal is to get to 500 subscribers at the end of this year, and if you want to take it one step further in supporting me directly, there's a link down below to bring you over to Buy Me a Coffee, where I partnered up with them. You don't have to. It's just another step if you want to do something for helping me out in the financial gain, because keeping this internet connection going with potatoes is a horrible choice on my behalf, but living up on a mountain, I gotta make my own amends, and that's how it goes, is using potatoes. And yeah, they don't last very long, and they are kind of expensive to get more potatoes to plant them and everything. So yeah, it's there if you want to. But yeah, let me know what you guys are thinking of this so far, and let me know down there how you're liking the series so far. I know this is different, very exciting, new stuff, and first time ever really being on a creator SMP, so very excited for all of this. I am myself. I just want to hear from you guys if you're excited from this. Delicious. So it's officially been a few days. I've been doing some things behind scenes just a little bit. Yeah, I've gotten quite a bit of the groundation laid out here for the theme of the aspect of my interpretation of a trial chamber. I've been slowly working at actually organizing stuff. So I figured that down below here would be more of the stone stuff like we did over there. And then having dirt, gravel, grass, coarse dirt, sand, sandstone. And then like netherrack and packed ice, because eventually going to be, mining a lot of that stuff for the nether highway and everything else in that sense. And the netherrack for ancient debris mining. Then we come up the beautiful honey block elevator, which, it's very simple actually, by having the bubble elevator there and there. And then with the honey blocks on either side, you just tuck yourself up into the corner. and then you get launched up, and away you go. I can't cover this because that actual like full pixel of a block will come out, and you can't do the little cheekiness of being in the crevice right here. And then when you need to fall down, you can just fall down, and you take no fall damage on the honey, and also feather falling 4 helps too. But then over on this side, I got planks set up of all the wood types, and I got all the logs set up here, which looking pretty scarce on some of the woods and stuff, but got that side set up. Nothing has gone in over here just yet, and I need to figure out like lighting and stuff for up there. I have some designs for like hanging lights that come down from the sides a bit here, and I did notice in my earlier design that there was actually a flaw that I can't have access to these top chests with a full block, so I just changed it out for the smooth polished stairs. But yes, the moment that you've all been waiting for, the little teaser I put in the beginning of this episode. The whole purpose of how I am getting this green stuff on my face that, yeah. Yeah, Eddie, roll the footage. It explains it all. Just, Eddie, roll it. Of course, yes.
Yeah, and I know it's strange, but could you deposit your stuff?
Deposit my stuff? I mean, I can.
Wait, I have
why?
an empty shulker box.
Wait, why?
You don't question it. Just do it. Right?
Okay.
Can you just go in his mouth?
go into the mouth? Why?
Yeah. Because he told you so.
I mean, okay. Wait a minute. Hang on. Because I'm not trucking all the way back. I'm like, just be on the safe side. I don't know what's going to happen, but I
think you might need the trapdoor because he's not that good at chewing.
All right.
Or you're Elijah. I guess you won't lose your stuff. I mean, you will lose your stuff, but you won't lose your stuff, right?
All right. Here.
Shall the sacrifice begin?
Wait, what? What? What do you mean?
Nothing. It's fine, right? Nothing has happened here. Okay, nothing has happened here. You shall be sacrificed.
Wait, what?
Humbalanga, humbalanga, humbalanga. I can feel it. Can you feel it too?
Wait, what? Babs? You feeling okay?
Yeah. Yeah, fine. Fine, actually, fine, right?
Okay, alright, I'm just checking.
Powerful. My life is...
I mean, like, I feel something too. Like, I don't know if it's just gas from the tacos I had for breakfast, or like, I can almost like do anything. Like I can break this with my hand now. I mean, not as fast, but a little bit.
We're so powerful. I kind of feel different too. Maybe just take a look at the mirror. Whoa. I mean, looking good.
I mean, yeah, we are looking good. I mean, you're looking a little better than me. You look like you got more power than I do. How do I get more power? I want all the power.
So wait. Let me talk to the god, please. Yeah.
Okay.
Dear Zomgod, what shall Death Bashur do to be as powerful as me, right? Okay. Yeah. Gotcha, bro. Yeah. Okay. So he said to me that you always should be a bro. A real bro. Right? That's the first rule of the Zomgod bros, is to be bro.
Okay. Easy enough.
Okay. That's the first rule. The second rule is
Mhm.
that he will sometimes call me to call you to make a task for him. So I will message you when he got a task for you, and you will just press this lever like that, and he will drop out a note from this dropper.
Oh, okay. So, silly question.
Yeah.
Why can't I hear him?
You're. Have you looked in the mirror? Like,
I mean, yeah.
feel a little bit the change, and you can't hear him because you're not evolved as I am.
Oh,
you need to eat more rotten flesh and be a bro and make some tasks,
Well, all I got's pork chops.
Throw it away. We can't stand here like pork chops. We aren't Trashly, right?
No more supporting Ashley's shop of the pork chops. Nope, just the broken flesh from here on out.
The broken flesh. And from now on, we will get some serious tasks. Serious. It will change the whole server. Ooh. Because the appearance of a new god has arrived, right? I mean, okay. Look at that god. Isn't it like a little bit like...
It is a little bit like... He's very cute and friendly, He's not a bad guy, right? I mean, I don't know what he sounds like, but he's got the happy smile, the blush on the cheeks. I'm down to worship.
He's powerful. Okay, don't worry. I mean, he told me that, maybe at some point he will destroy the whole world actually, but I guess if we please him enough, it should be fine.
Okay, yeah,
right?
Yeah. Because I mean, the world is coming to an end at the end of the season, and that's why I'm building my bunker, is so everybody's safe.
Yeah.
Is he gonna cause the destruction?
I mean,
and that's why I got summoned, because I'm building the safe haven.
If he isn't, who is it then? Destroying the whole planet, right?
Oh, right.
He's just going over the planet and maybe and then everything will explode.
Okay, all right.
Okay. Yeah. So I guess we will have a nice day. Eating some rotten flesh, please the new Zom god. I guess we will have to tell everyone about it.
Yeah.
Maybe we should get like someone over here to maybe tribute something to the Zombot, like rotten flesh,
I to be honest with you, I don't think a lot of people are carrying rotten flesh on them.
Okay, I guess we need to be more excited about this god, so we can get some new people into it, right?
Okay. So on top of being salesman of the Broughton Flesh shop, we got to be salesman for the Zombro god. Bro. Yeah, totally. Yeah. Okay, all right.
Yeah, he likes it. He says to me that is our next task.
Okay. So our next task, and for me to get another bit of the taste of the power, is that we gotta get somebody to join?
Yeah, I think that's what he want us to do.
Okay, all right. I got some ideas and plans and everything to lure more people over here. I think we got something cooking here.
All right, then I think we need to let him a little bit of chill time, because he has just eaten you, I guess. So he needs to get a little bit of rest done, stuff.
Yeah, we'll let him be. We'll let him be. He can stare intensely at the pork chops and make them disappear by destroying them, and we'll let him rest. So yeah, that's explaining the whole part of why I am now a Zombro and a part of the Broughton Flesh shop. It's good times. Gonna have a lot of fun with it. Gonna help out Babs and the great Zombro god. Well, have a good day, everyone.